this time. Oh, so I was starting to crack air. No, I didn't do that though. Well, I did that, but this is what.
Oh, good morning, guys, or good afternoon now. Anyways, I had a bunch of stuff I had to do this morning, so not gonna lie, it's like 3 o'clock, and I've just now gotten to where I can do anything. Really, where I can do this. So, anyways, yeah, we're out here. We're looking at Dad's corn plot up here at Emerson. We're going to check the seed emergence on one row of row cleaners versus one row without row cleaners. Main reason I'm going to do this is because, you know, there's kind of a lot of controversy over the whole entire deal to begin with, and you know, really could help you, could hurt you, we don't know. So what's better than to try and find out? Well, try and find out. So we're gonna look here. Here's the center of the corn planter here. So I gotta find where exactly the row cleaners are. There should be 23 and 24 on the edges of the planter. So I think my best bet's just going to be to count all the rows and then put out flags and everything else. I don't think that yeah, there we are. Yeah, this corn is still a couple days out on coming up and bumping through. Man, look at that nice long root though. Wow, that is impressive. But we are also gonna check, we aren't just gonna check like some people might think that I'm just gonna check like one, or how am I trying to say this? Alex, come on, you speak every day, come on, talk. But yeah, we're gonna check one variety. We're gonna make sure we're on the same variety. I will check that here in a minute once I get back to the truck and tell you guys exactly what the variety is. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why can't I count today? Yeah, anyways, we're gonna count 23 rows off the edge of the field, kind of out there a little ways into this where I know where it is, because in the other fields up here I know where they are, but I don't at the same time. So I'm going to do this field because I watched Dad plant it and I know where it is, and it'll be a lot easier. So actually you can see it right there. Maybe, we'll see. Yep, right here. Boom, boom. Row cleaners, no row cleaners. So anyways, I'm gonna walk back to the truck. I'm gonna check this for sure, figure out exactly what row, or not what row, but what variety of corn this is, and then hopefully I'll get back with you guys here shortly and let you guys know what variety it is and everything else, and then we should be good to go on that. Man, it's a nice day up here though. It's a little cold, a little chilly. It's about 60 degrees out. I've walked a lot of fields today, so I'm kind of tired, but oh well. Gotta get my exercise in. Watermelons. I'll show you them here in a minute too, since I'm up here. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do my thing. Alex, do your thing.
So how you guys doing on this fine Friday afternoon? Well, really it's 11:30. Almost Friday afternoon, guys. Almost the weekend. Exciting. But today we're spraying again. But here we're doing a test plot here of Acuron herbicide. And that's why I got my sprayer right now. It's Acuron. We're spraying this here. It's, well, start off, I'm spraying it. Put the parking brake on. Spraying it. I sprayed it on pre-emerged corn ground. So hopefully we're gonna see how good it does, and hopefully it does pretty well on controlling the weeds and stuff. So I got a little bit up here to finish, but other than that, we have done the test plot up here. I was gonna get a video while spraying, but I kind of forgot. It happens to the best of us. But yeah, so we're gonna see. Hopefully this turns out good and good weed control, and then when we get going and stuff, I will come back when I come back to spray it again. So I'll come back over all the corn ground twice and spray it again for. Next time I'll put another half rate on and stuff, and Roundup and everything else to try to just kill all the weeds that came back up. Now hopefully this does pretty good, and I don't have to go over it again. So have to wait and see.
So I went away from the edge of the field because there was too many turn marks. Yeah, there's another place I was looking at doing it, and we're gonna go right there. Hopefully get us out of the ends here, because you know you can see like where the planter turned around, pack down the soil a little bit. We don't want that. So I'd say that I'll set these flags out here, and in about 2 days it'll start to pop up. From the looks of that one seed, we're about 2 to 3 days out. Not too bad. Wish it was a little bit quicker, but whatever, gotta deal with what we're given. But I'm gonna measure these out to 17.5 feet, and then we'll wait. So we now got our 2 flags lined up here. Should be ready to go. I'm going to check and see what we're looking for on days here. There we are. I'm gonna go get my digger tool, or a digger tool of some sort, and then look. And we're also gonna check seed depth, make sure the seed depth is the same on both of them as well. So yeah, anyways guys, do go ahead and get you one of these seed emergence kits before you start planting, or while you're planting, or whatever. They'll get them to you pretty quick. And we're gonna check this because I want to see the difference. Do road cleaners help or not? That's what this definitive thing here will do, hopefully. So we're gonna come right back here behind the dig some up. Jeez, we're having a hard time here. Is there even a seed in there? We shall find out. All right, I'm gonna set this down for a minute.
So how you guys doing? Yeah, I'm top to the middle of the field. What have I done this time? Oh, so I was starting to crack air. No, I didn't do that though. Well, I did that, but this is what happened. I broke it. Yes, Alex. My boom kind of broke, but I got Miller's. You know where Miller's watered on it last time? That's what broke. Yeah, that piece of metal they had on it, that triangle piece, it broke. Yeah. But I'm getting it on video. I'm getting it on video for sure. There's just something about this place. I'm telling you. No, it's this place. So, it could be the boom. Who knows? All right. Yeah. Not yet. All right, tell him. All right. Bye. So yeah, we got a machine shop coming back to fix it. So, but you can. I try welding it there and there, but it's just that this whole plate just gave, I guess. So, all you do is just get it fixed and move on.
So I'm not sure what you guys just seen, but on that last one there, I did look at the seed emergence, or the seed depth. They're both right at about 2 inches. Yeah, sorry, my GoPro decided it wanted to be screwy on me. We should be far enough off the end row that it won't affect it any. I don't know, I should probably check and dig up right here. See if we got any seeds in here. Because sometimes Dad likes to get in too big of a hurry. So yeah, anyways, we do have a seedling in the ground, but yeah, that doesn't look right. Huh, I must have dug up that one odd one out of the bunch. There we are. There's one right there. Come on. Come on. Get out of there. Oh, there's a bunch of wonderful systems saying SpongeBob SquarePants lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob. Well, I seen another one in there. But yeah, I've seen a couple right here, so we're good. Ah, there's one right there. There you go, there's your proof. Right before the flag. Why is that like that? It almost looks as though these ones are a little bit behind. So, yeah, we'll see. But anyways, in the next probably 2 to 3 days, we should start to see them come up, pop out of the ground a little bit, and then yeah. Oh, let's go over and look at watermelons. What do you say? But also, guys, big thank you once again to Precision Planting. They're sponsoring this video as well, and that's it. That's interesting to see. That I'm really excited for, because I feel like I might change some hearts and minds with Dad, but we'll see. So yeah, there's watermelons, plastic and watermelons. This plastic here, they use it for heat, and then they also put, sorry, Admiral Coral, looking at your field, but yeah, he's got the drip tape in there. They'll hook that up to a line right here, and then they'll be able to water this field with that. Plus they can use the other irrigation that's on top of the hill there if they want to. I don't know if they use them both or just one or what, but yeah. Don't forget to get your free seed emergence kit from Precision Planting. Oh wait, that one is in the yellow, which is Pioneer 1197. So yeah, be interesting to see. I'm excited. Emerson looks good so far. None of the corn up here is popping up yet. I was up at Robinson earlier this morning. It looked to be as though the corn up there was popping up. The beans are coming up out here too. So hopefully here pretty soon we'll get to see if it all comes up or not. Let's just hope that it does. Well, I just came up to Emerson. I was gonna put out my seed emergence kit, but did you know that you need to have 2 of them to do 2 of them? I didn't either. So anyways, now I'm gonna go back to the farm and get my other seed emergence kit. But from what I can see, it's looking like the road cleaner's helped a little bit. We'll see whenever we come back here after a bit, probably around 5 o'clock or so. But anyways, guys, for this video, that's gonna be all. You guys have to check in on the next one. Don't forget to get your seed emergence kit for free from Precision Planting. Links in the description. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.